Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. This is Riddler Week Day 5, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at Adrenaline, created by Riddler Revenge 75. So, stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alright, so this was sent in by one of our Discord legend builders, Riddler, and he says, "Hi Johnny, here's the third coaster that I created in Planet Coaster. It is a hyper coaster, and when building this one, the idea was to make a very fast coaster that stays close to the ground, maximizing the feeling of speed. I can remember that when you did my first coaster, you thought that the queue was too long, and I'm afraid you will be really going to hate this queue because it is way too long, but the ride itself is nice, and I advise you to ride it during the day." We're going to watch it both at day and night for this one, and as you guys can see me setting it up in the background here, the queue is insanely long, but hate is quite a strong word to use. I wouldn't say that I hate it, I just would hate to be at the end of that queue. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the Steam Workshop, everybody. So here it is, Adrenaline, created by Riddler Revenge 75, 160 ratings, 5-star, was created November 27th of 2016. Almost a year ago, so kind of a throwback here for Riddler Week, and come over here, rate it, favorite, and subscribe to it. Alrighty, let's dive right on into it. Look at this ginormous footprint. That is incredible. So one giant lift, and he says he wants to get as much speed as possible and then ride it low to the ground. You see a few ginormous lifts, not lifts, but hills, and the rest is tightly packed to the ground. So it should be very fast. I'm actually curious to see the speed on it right now. Why can't I click it? There we go. Results. 93 miles per hour. Very nice. Alright, so the guests are pouring in. Let's do this for the fun of it. We're going to do a Tegicam queue exploration. Tegicam. And then we break away from the people. Alright, here we go. There's the coaster. Alright, we're walking down the queue with the people. It's quite a nice queue though. For being this long, there's a lot of scenery along the way. I'm not a big fan of the speed of the Tegicam. It flies by pretty quick, and then if you hold shift, it's at a normal walking pace. If we go at this pace, it's going to take us 5 minutes to get through this queue. This part you go all the way around just to come back to add some length to it. Super high fences on the right there. It is quite beautiful though. Now this is his older creation, so... Oh! Found a floating tree, Riddler! What was I saying? This is probably a 2K blueprint, I'm assuming. Now, if you were to update it, Riddler, my only suggestion would be to add fences in the queue. But that would be a lot of fences. Little fountain here. Look at that. And we made it! Little Sci-Fi boarding station. Lots of rocks and trees. Okay, so, whoops. There's the queue. Quite long. Big footprint coaster, as I said earlier. But it looks remarkable. It's quite the spectacle. And I quite like these throwback coasters where the theming is mainly done by the coaster itself, with a little bit of work done on the fences, and then the rest is trees. And we got a nicely decorated boarding station. So, very classic style coaster that we were used to seeing back in the early days of Planet Coaster. Quite exciting. So, exactly 2K. So, you could update this if you really want to. I don't think it's necessary, but I had a hard time figuring out what the front was. If you guys saw the very beginning of the episode, even though it's sped up, I was spinning my camera around trying to figure out where the entrance was. It was not too clear until I saw this little archway, and I was like, oh, that must be it. But I wasn't sure if it was the entrance or the exit. And then now we can see that this is definitely the front, so it could technically use a billboard or a big sign of some sort coming out here saying adrenaline, or maybe one right up here, just so it's loud and proud up in the sky like that. And then if you really want, you could come back and touch up some fencing for the queue. But like I said, I don't think it's necessary. Depending on how many, some people might want it updated, and it's just something to do if you're bored. So those would be my suggestions to you now that you have 4K available. But nonetheless, it looks beautiful. So let's take a look at it at night, and then we're gonna check out the ride stats and get on this. Ooh, look at that. All red. Adrenaline. Very lovely. Alright, this will be exciting at both day and night. Now he's got this pretty awesome screenshot of some flamethrowers going off, and I'm trying to figure out where that is. I feel like it's somewhere around the boarding station. Right here, I think. So I want to speed this up, see if we can get this effect to go off. So that screenshot looks really interesting. So it's when the coaster passes through here. Okay, where is it? Oh, there's an explosion. Coming on through here. Wraps around. Okay, it should be happening any second here. Aha! Very cool. Alright, now we've got a good look at it. Let's check out the stats here. Why can't I click this? 7.41 excitement, 5.60 fear, and a 1.89 nausea. 2,000 meters in length, 165 seconds in duration. And as mentioned, 93 miles per hour. Very fast. Alright. Look how many people this train fits. Oh, and this is the Giga Invincible. Giga coaster. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. God! Nice smoke effects. Wow. Right through the lasers, I love it. Very awesome. That should get your adrenaline pumping, everybody. Wowee, great job, Riddler. And we're gonna go straight into cinematic here. Should be a very good cinematic ride. You definitely see the speed in cinematic. Feels a lot faster in this view. right, let's jump to night. It's a beautiful shot. And there it is, everybody. Adrenaline, created by Riddler Revenge 75. Another amazing creation from an amazing creator for Riddler Week Day 5. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you guys would like to support the show and keep it going, you can do so by becoming a patron. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.